Welcome back to another episode of Jacksonville Buzz's Buzzworthy Businesses. I am Steve Strum. Together with our partnership here, we have Donna Mancini from Donna Mancini Interiors and Flooring. I think I got it all right.
That's correct. You got it absolutely right.
Okay, we can stop this interview. I completed a sentence and we're
batting
good.
1,000.
It's really cool. I have had the opportunity to know you outside of this sphere for a while, and watching your career grow and kind of where you're at today. So for people that go, gosh, I know that name Donna Mancini, but where do I know it from? Tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do. I'd love to hear more about what you're into nowadays in the flooring and design business.
Sure, absolutely. Thanks for the opportunity. So, Steve, I started this business about 15 years ago, and I had a background in real estate, in retail, in design, really from the construction end, and I started a staging business, is what I started. Okay. So my staging business really morphed more into a design business because really I followed what the clients were asking for. So let's fast forward that to 2015. We bought a space and I built out a beautiful home furnishing showroom that can also act as a design center. And right now, that is where our interior design firm works from. And we welcome retail clients. We are like any other curated shop and showroom, home furnishing showroom. We have furniture, we have upholstery, we have lighting, rugs, cabinets, flooring, wallpaper, home accessories. So anything home related. And so we do welcome the public to that. But our design and construction business has really grown over the years. So our ideal project now on that end really encompasses something absolutely turnkey. It could be kitchens, bathrooms, addition, new builds. We're doing some custom new builds now, and we will take care of every detail. The design, the procurement of all products and materials, and the construction and the management of those projects. So our services from a design firm standpoint are totally turnkey. Now, that can also be home furnishing soft goods. So I may have a client that moves into Florida, they move into a new home, and they want to start fresh and they want the entire home furnished in a very thoughtful, intentional way. And we'll get to know those clients and their lifestyle and their needs, and what do they love? What do they see that they want? And then we take that, bring that to life, and execute it.
So you've got a couple of different sets of customers that you deal
Correct.
with, right? So in the design world, right, and of course, and you kind of use the caveat there for people moving in, life is just busy, right? I mean, life gets to life in a lot more fast than it has previously. And so we're sitting here in the studio talking about things, and of course, people watching this going, man, I'd love to go check out that design studio, the actual retail brick and mortar, because I want that, I want this, I want that. But then you've got folks that are on the other side going, okay, I've got this house, well, very large investment. I know it needs to look good, but I have, myself included, zero capacity to understand, like, what couch do I need for this, or what design do I need for that?
Right.
Or, gosh, I don't really like that wall over there. You can go anywhere from somebody who says, hey, I want to buy that table, to I need to move this wall to make this happen, to I don't know what I need, but I need you to help me be able to go, you know what, that's it.
Correct.
So anywhere from the person that wants the DIY,
correct,
all the way over to the concierge service level, where I could literally go on a vacation for a couple of weeks or a long weekend, and then you can come in and I come back and everything magically changes.
That's true.
So what are you seeing? Real estate obviously is a big part of the game, and being in North Florida, very hotbed for real estate. What are you seeing as some of the new demands for those customers coming in from out of town, or even people that are upgrading, or as people retire, even downgrading? Like, what are the things that people are telling you that they need that you're able to do differently that makes your value proposition so unique?
I think that's a really good question. I think most people really don't know where to start. And And I think there are a lot of people that can point to something and say, I like this look. They can look at a photo in a magazine. They can look at a photo online and say, I like this look, but I don't know how to get it into my home. How do I make that happen? So we, like I said, we get to know them, and we want to be able to take that vision and we really hone in on, what is it that you love about that? Again, the entire time we do have to have the conversation about a budget.
But it's important.
Budget's important.
The check does need to clear.
The check needs to clear.
Yeah, that is an important part of the relationship.
That's a very important part of the relationship. And I will tell you that I do think there's a lot of there are a lot of surprise looks when people realize how much things cost now. I mean, post-COVID, prices for everything went up, and they haven't come down. I mean, so this is not an inexpensive journey, but we also believe in providing quality. I would say we work on a lot of luxury properties. My definition of luxury is quality and workmanship. It doesn't have to break the bank, but it has to be something that's going to stand the test of time, life-wise, but also I think bringing in a professional design team allows you to be smart about that investment, because we're going to help guide these folks to what is going to be timeless in your high-ticket items. Your cabinetry. Let's really put thought into that. Flooring, tile, countertops. There are things that are easy to change, but when you're making a large investment, and we've got the tools and the resources to be able to do anything for them. So we also help guide them into making the right decision, pulling something together that we could present to them and help them make the right decision and advise and counsel based on their budget, their lifestyle, their needs. And again, I love nothing more than to be able to have a client come back 10 years later and say, I still love my house. I love everything about it. And I'm so glad we selected what we did, because it works. It still works. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to move them towards when it comes to, what's really hot. I say classic and timeless. That's really what's hot.
Because it does have a difference between cost and value, right? Mm-hmm. So yes, everything has a cost.
Yes.
You don't want to get your surgery on sale. That's kind of how you want to look at that.
That's
a bad thing, right? You don't want to do buy one, get one free eye job.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that I hear from that is, whatever spectrum of client, obviously, there's certain budgets for every project, but regardless of where they are in the scope, you can deliver something that not just meets their expectation today, but meets that expectation over time, so that their largest investment they have is something that they can have as a home, not just a house.
Correct.
And so I know that you probably have all the coolest toys on your website. Mm-hmm. People can go and play around. What we'll make sure to do is put all of your links on our website, which is thedailynewsnetwork.com. They can come and check you out, do all the things. Really appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us, telling us about the evolution of your business and what you're doing to serve our community.
Thank you.
But you know what? As much as I love you, we can't do any of this stuff without these people watching. So guys, if you like this episode, make sure to share it. And remember, always live with gratitude.